we used to be, like back in the day.
That's not enough for me.
Tammy.
I don't want someone that's just half in. I want someone that wants me. Just me. Can you do that?
I mean, I could definitely...
Look, Bobby. I want more. And you clearly don't have it to give, so I'm not going to force you to give what you don't have.
I honestly do not know where to start this recap from. Should we start from the proposal? Or do we start from the beef? I mean, the now ended beef between Lara and Adesewa. Why do I keep calling her Adesewa? Adesewa. Or do we talk about Bobby and Tammy old drama? Or should we talk about how Chinaza spinned a new man on Soji? Oh, you guys, welcome back to the final recap video for the final episodes, episode 9 and 10 of the second season of The Smart Money Woman. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I love and appreciate the fact that you keep coming on here. Thank you so much. And in case you're just hearing my voice in my channel for the very first time, hi, welcome. I really do hope you stay. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps YouTube to know that you enjoyed this video and you want someone else to see it. I am Ronkesuyi. I think I skipped that. I talk about movies, web series, TV shows, and reality TV shows that I think might interest you. Please feel free to stick around by subscribing to this channel. It's absolutely free. And like this video, like I already said, please let me know what you thought about the entire season. Let's chat in the comment section. What was your highlight? I mean, we're going to be talking about a lot of things, but if there's just something you need to talk about with regards to the second season, and you're like, did anybody catch that? I mean, was I the only one? Let's just chat in the comment section. I must have missed it, so please bring it to my notice, okay? Thank you so much. So yeah, let's start with Zuri and Shella. I mean, the obvious. Let's start with those two. We saw that at the beginning of episode 9, Zuri is still sulking and crying over Shella's old drama, and it was more infuriating for her because Shella kept popping up in every event. He kept popping up at every event that she was going to. Like, I could understand the Tammy one because, okay, he was one arranging the Tammy showcase for her. But why was he at Bobby's, game, the beach game day with the kid? The guy just kept popping around in all the events that she was attending with this his side chick, Precious Daniel. What did they call her name again, please? And I'm just like, that's so disrespectful. Like, I just feel, even if both of them are not together, it's just... For the sake of what both of you shared in the past, just respect this person and don't show up at the events where you know they are going to be. And even if you want to show up, don't show up with some random chick that you're just, you're just hanging out with. Because clearly, if you and I know that there was nothing serious between the both of them, the babe was just ahead of herself. I think he was doing that to spite her. Honestly, I really think he was doing that to spite Zuri, and he got to her, like we saw. It was done with, being a big baby and making a big deal out of what is not so serious or something that, they can actually meet at the middle. I am walking up to her at the game and saying, oh, let's stop. Was it at the game? Yeah, I think it was at the game. Yeah, it was like, let's stop with the games. And I'm like, excuse you? Who's been playing the game? Who's been overly annoying? Who's been overly emotional about the whole thing? You were not really willing to listen to her. You were not willing to hear a side of the story. I get that you were hurt. And just like somebody left a comment in the comment section of my last recap video talking about how, she thinks Shella had gone through something like that with his ex. So that incident with Zuri, even though she didn't necessarily cheat on him, it probably reminded him of his past with an ex, and she was so spot on. She was so right. Kudos to you. So we saw that, when he eventually opened up to Zuri with why he reacted so much to what had happened, it was like he reminded him of an ex, he cheated with her ex and all of those things. Just felt like the whole thing was happening again, and he didn't want it to get to the point where it was going to eventually happen. That was why he just decided to end the whole thing. I'm like, okay, cool, makes sense, but I just feel you should have still gave her a listening here. Like, that's why it's very important that people deal with the baggage or the trauma they've taken from their previous relationship before going to the new one, because you're just going to be using the experience from the last one to judge the other person. And in some cases, the new person is not like the old person you've been with. But yeah, we saw that eventually Mama Zuri would put a stop to all this acceding. Maybe when Shella and Zuri get married, she will start sowing a seed. So Prophetess Golden for a child to have a baby so she can be a grandma. Because these people, they never stop. Like, there's always something that they are seeking for and desperately asking for. The requests never stop, like, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I mean, for now, she'll stop pumping money into Mama's Prophetess Golden's account, because we saw that, eventually when they made up. And yeah, let's talk about that makeup session. Like, just like Zuri said, like, you don't get to pop in and out. And I hate when people do that so much. Like, not even necessarily relationship, like romantic relationship, even friendships. Like, you're my friend when it's very convenient, and the next minute you just go MIA, you go AWO, and then the next minute you just pop in like you never left. Yeah, I liked how Zuri made it clear to him that, bringing me flowers doesn't cut it. Like, you don't get to dictate when you're done and when you're back on track. It doesn't make any sense. You can't just turn off my feelings and turn it on and off whenever you deem fit. And I like that she kept that straight to him. But we saw that they went through all the makeup process. Even though it went by so quickly, we saw that it was like months after or weeks after or something like that. They didn't really give us good sense of time in this series. I don't know if I put this in the right way, but like, for you to know that, okay, this is 2 weeks after, this is 3 weeks after, this is like a month after. There was something someone was talking about. A person said, oh, last 6 months ago, and I'm just like, oh wow, we're already 6 months ahead. Like, I wish they had given us all those timestamps to have helped us flow very well with the series and what was going on. But yeah, that's aside, we saw that Shola eventually popped the question when they were on vacation at SA. It was I think it was good enough for for people that like intimate moments like that. Nobody is involved, just the both of you. Nice, cute, intimate and all that. I really love that. So yeah, eventually the Mama Zuri can rest. I wish they gave us Mama Zuri's reaction, like maybe when Zuri put a call across to her mom. Did we see that? I don't think we did. I would have loved to see her mom's reaction. Now I feel like my brain is playing the fast one on me. Did we see that scene? Please up me in the comment. Did they give us a scene where we got to see the reaction of the mom at the announcement of her proposal? I don't think they did, but yeah. I mean, what do you think is going to become of those two in coming seasons if we get a third season? I think with the couple, it might be the both of them trying to plan their wedding, and maybe like some conflict and roadblocks that comes when a couple are trying to plan it be a big day, and everybody wants to put in what they want in the wedding. They're trying to make sure that what I like is being involved in the wedding, and also compromising, and also meeting at the middle and all of those things. Yeah, if we decide to develop those characters in that aspect. But yeah, fingers crossed on that. Let's talk about the beginning of episode 9, where Zuri was going through like her financial assets and how much Shola has made her invest, and I'm just like, I love that for them. But everybody's getting the money. Both man and woman, you're investing. Your money looks good. Your asset looks good. I was like, hey, even if they don't get back together, like, Shola really did do a lot for you, babe. But what was just ringing in my head was like, follow no road. It's very important. For Tammy and Bobby. Bobby pisses me off, and then he makes me laugh another minute. Cause tell me why Bobby was like, Bobby don't chase after the girls chase after Bobby. How did he even put it? And then the scene where he said, that he has been hanging out, that his hangout sessions with Sabrina feels like he's masturbating. I'm like, goodness. I'm like, is it Timini I will scream right now or Bobby? Because what the heck was that dialogue? Lord have mercy. Yeah, man. And I think Bobby, and that's what happens with like we good girls or good girls in general. Like when you meet a bad boy, you just expect him to let go of his bad ways, or because he's in love with you or he likes you. But wake up. But yeah, we saw how. But yeah, I'm looking at how Tammy reacted to seeing the picture Sabrina sent to Bobby when she was using his phone to take pictures of the boys and Bobby during the game O thing. I was quite taken aback at her reaction, and I told you in my last recap video that I expected her to give that reaction then, like when she saw him on Instagram with Sabrina where they were getting all cozy, they were laughing and whatnot. Like she had seen the sign right from the day. Like, I think right from, like, there were just a lot of occasions where she has seen Sabrina flirting with Bobby, and Bobby, indulging her and entertaining all her excesses. So I really did not understand why she was giving this reaction now. Or could it be that it was an issue with the writing or the editing or the placement of the scene? It just didn't tally. Because babe knew, like she knew about it in the past, in previous episodes. So why is she giving this reaction now? And she's telling her cousin Demi that, so you knew? You weren't going to tell me that? I'm like, but you knew now. You knew the two of them were hanging out together. You knew something was definitely going. Like, even look at the act she pulled off at our showcase, talking about how she's not gonna go live until she's been paid her balance. And then she gave Bobby at the event. She knew that she was being like that because she was trying to get back at her because of Bobby. So I really didn't understand why she was not giving this reaction now. It was like, how do I put it? I don't know. It was like, was she using 1G? Why is she just reacting? Was her network slow? It just looked very confusing, if I'm being honest. And about those two, I loved how Tammy maintained her stance with regards to Bobby. Like, I'm not about to. I mean, girl is getting her finances right. She's trying to get her business right. She's getting her relationship with her father, her parents right, with her girls right. A man will not come and be the relationship that will come and stress me. And I really liked that for her. Like, I liked how she put Bobby in his place. Like, I think I saw a comment somewhere where someone was like, she doesn't really like Bobby, that she probably wouldn't have even looked at Bobby twice if not for his money. I remember when they came across each other in season 1, and it was his money that drew her to him. Yeah. But, I mean, that guy, I feel like she has developed a spot for Bobby. And she just expected him to be a good guy and, be committed. I mean, you flew all the way to SA to come and meet this babe. And you're telling me you're not committing. You're telling me, as it wasn't even the way he spoke to her, like, collect this flower and just move on with the program and act like nothing happened or something like that. I'm like, you need to grow up, because if this is the attitude you want to bring on, then nothing should definitely go on between both of you. And I liked how Tammy maintained that stance. Like, yes, I want companionship, I want love, I want this, I want that, but like, I'm not gonna get mediocre. Like, I'm not gonna get barest minimum. You can just keep it going, boy, if you're not going to act right. And you saw that Bobby wasn't really sorry. He wasn't apologetic about it. He knows he can always find the next chick whenever he turns his head. So I don't know what to say with regards to those two. In coming season, do you think we'll get to see both of them, and maybe Bobby's head will come down small and they will properly pursue Tammy? Yeah. I don't know. I think his eye is still there, but his ego is still in the way somehow, some way. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Still talking about a babe standing on her business. Chinasa, girl did it for me. I mean, I don't support her running around married men and having them and making them, well, she didn't make him do it. He did it on his own. But like, I'm not in support with her, entertaining a married man. But what she did to Sergi, applause. Applaud to say. I was giving her a standing ovation. Like, girl, put him in his seat, put him in his place. Cause what do you mean by she was telling him she had menstrual cramps, and it was like, is that why you're acting like you want to die? Maybe not meet men like that though. Maybe not. So it's until when she's in labor you will feel sorry for her. You might as well tell her when she's in labor that, why are you acting like you're the first to have a child? Your mother gave birth to you. My mother gave birth to me. Other women have given birth to children. So you might have well suck it up and get with it. Like, when he said that, I just knew that this lady was coming. She was going to have a terrible, comeback for him. And she sure did. Not him even telling her that she should make sure that dinner is ready by the time he is back. And he definitely got served, because not Chinasa spinning a whole new man on him, calling him babe and all those things. It got confrontational, and Soji was saying things like, why would you throw me out of our apartment? I was like, oh, did Sergi actually contribute money to pay the rent of this place? And shocker, like, I didn't see it coming. Of course I did. Chinasa had to remind him that this is our apartment. And I think he now mentioned that the reason why he calls the apartment their own apartment is because they both live there, not like they both contribute to the maintenance, the upkeep, and the rent of that house. I'm like, this man, buy yourself some shame. Buy it. And the way he was all bossy, he wasn't sorry. He was feeling like she was going to regret it the next minute. And I'm like, God, who is selling audacity to this man? Because he needs to sell some to me. I need it. And the audacity of him was how he was so audacious to go to Adesewa's house. Like, that should have been the last place. Why can't he go to his mother's place? Why is he not going to his mom doesn't have a place? The audacity of him to go to Adesewa's house under the disguise of, I came to spend some time with you. I mean, it was clear. It was written all over his face. You could not come in the morning. Okay, maybe you arrived late at night. You could not come in the morning. You could not come in the afternoon. You're coming at night. Definitely, you got kicked out, man. I know how at first, when he was talking and going on and on with all his lies to Adesewa, I thought Adesewa, considering how Adesewa's character is or is being written, I sort of feared that she was going to give in to him and be like, you're going to stay here, but we have no business together. You can just stay in the guest room or something. But it's like, girl, don't try it. If you take him to the guest room, one day he's going to get you at your weakest moment, and you both of you would you end in the main bedroom. I don't want that for you. But girl was standing on her business as well. Like, she was standing on her 10 toes, and she kicked his house. Like, the only thing I owe you is a ride to wherever you're coming from, because I don't owe you a space in my home. And I really loved that she kicked his house out of the house. Like, go to your mother's house. Go to your mother's house. She's been indulging you. You can as well move into her house, right? We saw I was going from door to door. His friends weren't even willing to take him in. Like, He couldn't maintain a romantic relationship. He couldn't maintain a marital relationship. He couldn't maintain a side chick relationship. He couldn't even maintain a business relationship. He couldn't maintain a casual relationship with his friends. Like, that's such a terrible person. Like, so this matter is giving me headache. And you know that time where he was talking to Chinaza and he was like, if there's anything wrong that I did, can you forgive me? Like, I was like, if there's anything wrong that you did, where do we start from, Soji? Where do we start from? Is it the fact that you don't respect this person? You're not empathetic? You're not compassionate? You don't help around the house? You don't clean after yourself? Is it that you don't pay the bills? You don't surprise her? You don't treat her well? You don't pay the bills when you go out to eat? The list goes on and on and on, man. So where do we start from in the things you've done wrong? You guys, do you think I'm done having issues with this, Soji, with the way I'm going on and on about this one? But yeah, back to Adesewa. This old beef between Adesewa and Lara, the way they were throwing jabs at each other. You know, the jab Adesewa threw to Lara when Lara was telling Zuri at the beginning of episode 9 that she was going to get her a new man, and Lara was like, oh, hopefully he's single. I'm like, ouch, girl. And I can imagine how uncomfortable it was for Zuri and Tammy during that whole period. But we saw that after all the thing, even the fight at the club or at the party or at the restaurant at SA that led to Lara or Adesewa leaving early, I'm just like, these ladies. I mean, I appreciate moments like that when friends are fighting, because it just shows that one person is not bending for the other person, one person is not giving in to the other person. They are both very transparent to how they are feeling at the moment, and it's very much allowed. Friends can fight, but you don't allow that fight take you apart from each other, right? I mean, they still went on a trip together. That's the fact that they were not on good terms. That's solid. That's really good. But we saw that eventually they buried their chats during this whole exercise thing they did, where they were talking about what they liked and didn't like about each other. And I thought that was really cute. It was so empowering. Loved it for the both of them. In next season, we see Adesewa go through a divorce and, process is done. And maybe she goes out, she start dating more or something like that. She finds like somebody new, or even just take some time out and really empower herself, grow herself, enjoy time with her son. I mean, I'm curious and fingers crossed on what her character would be written and how her character will be written in coming season if we do get one. Lastly, to Lara and, her brother. If you remember the way Lara was in season 1, oh my God, like the first time I saw her in season 2, my mind went back to that. I mean, Lara was toxic in season 1 towards her family member. I mean, yeah, we understand why she was like that, but the toxicity that was running through her body or her emotions or her feelings they were so deadly. Like, and it's as a result of what she was going through, like being the first child and having to just give, and you're drained and you're toxic and you're so tired and you're so stressed out. We saw that Lara come back in this episode, I think episode 10, or was it 9 or 10, where this Mbeke that the brother brought to the house went to wear a dress. Who is selling audacity to these people? And this person comes in and is like, who are you? Get out. And you're acting like you're the brother's newly wedded wife. I'm just like, is this writing not too audacious, or can people really be like this? Because if not that Lara pulled the strap of her dress and cut her dress, like, I'm like, even the way the brother walked in, the brother was giving her eye that just go outside, save us this madness. And the girl was like, no, it's madness she wants to see, and madness she indeed got. I was like, oh my God, we've not seen this part of Lara this season so far. It was in season 1 we saw, and I wish this was the madness she dished to our family members, our parents' family or our mother's family, when they were leading her into so much death. But I understand that she might want to respect them and one of these. I mean, she has a bit of things to lose if she acts like that to them. I mean, family, relation and all of those things. But with this chick right here, nothing. I saw how she and her brother had that outlash at each other. They had that outburst, and they were talking about how they've been dealing with the loss of their mom individually and how it's been affecting their relationship as siblings. And it was such an emotional one to see the both of them try to listen to what each other has to say and how each other wants to be cared for during that very hard time for the both of them. And it's such an empowering scene, such an important scene. Because, yeah, I don't want to delve so deep into it because, I've exhausted so much time talking about other people, but I feel like it will really speak to a lot of people. That scene will really speak to a lot of people. And just remind everyone that, we deal with loss differently. We deal with situations differently. Like the brother was working around with women. Lara was busy devoting everything into looking for a job and all this. And she wasn't willing to talk to anybody, not even her brother, about how. And they didn't even check on each other, like, how are you doing? How are you faring? So I really liked that scene was included. Thinking about Lara, I could understand her frustration and disappointment towards Adesewa when they were having that whole issue. Like, you're my friend. We've known each other for years now. You could pass as my best friend. Like, you should know me better. You should know the things I'm capable of doing. So you trying to say that I am trying to, I mean, she was right with what she said about Adesewa. Adesewa was projecting her past, her experiences on her, and it wasn't really fair to her. So yeah, I like that they calmly talked about what was going on and they hashed it out. Lara and Jesse Sontele. Oh, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Like, I don't know if I saw a screenshot somewhere. I just saw J-Lo. I just saw his picture somewhere. And I'm just like, he's gonna be on Smart Money Woman. Yes, yes, yes. But why bring him late to the party, though? Why bring him late to the party? I feel like they had an okay chemistry. I mean, Jesse is such a great actor. He was in the series Savage Beauty. He's a great actor. I love seeing him in movies. He acts really well. Good looking man. So when I saw him paired up with Lara, I'm like, oh yes. And let's talk about the shots we got in SA. Like, if you're going to film in SA, you have to come correct. You have to come right. Those cinematography, the pop of colors, the location. I mean, imagine where Zuri was proposed to, that open space, the pool, you guys, any day I land in SA, I'm gonna fall on my knees and share the tear or two first. That, oh my god, I get to experience this beauty of a city. South Africa, look out for me. But yeah, I really like that they maximize, like they gave us a true South African experience when it comes to like cinematography, pop of colors, locations, when they shot in SA. That Demi broke things off with Ochuko. Those two, they're just very confused. They're just very confused. That Ochuko is the most confused person. I don't even understand the guy. I don't know what he's on about. I don't understand him. Even his eyebrows, I don't understand. Let's move on away from Ochuko. Banke, the way Banke was talking about her husband at a empowering, in quotes, empowering event, you would think her husband was a terrible person. You think he was a bad man. You would not know that Banke is the ant behind the vegetable that don't allow the vegetable to flourish. You know that Banke is the reason for the downfall of their marriage. But that lady has some audacity. I mean, who is selling audacity to people on this show? I really need some. I need some to face the week ahead. But yeah, what do you guys think about the season so far? What am I saying? The season has ended. What do you think about the entire season? We got 10 episodes from this season. What do you think should be returning? Which new faces do you want to see? Which character do you want to see more of? Let's talk in the comment section. What were your highlights from this episode or the season so far? Let me know in the comment section. Please like this video, like I already said, and subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free. Please and please, thank you so much. I'll also see my next video. So next time when I see you and when you see me, make sure to remain happy because you owe it to yourself. Bye guys.